What do you think, Deb?
What do I think? Welcome to the Stewart Ensemble Collection. People have been gathering for hours, and they are nauseous with anticipation. Sarah Stewart's looking smart and sensible and sassy in her silvery ski parka thing. My God, it's Emily Stewart in a beautiful, fabulous Merlot fleece. She's so versatile, she's comfortable in the hood. Oh, my gosh, look at Sam Stewart in a three-piece ensemble. 2 socks and a robe. From the Sleepy Grandpa collection. You'll notice that the robe is 100% terry cloth, as is his skin. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Stewart Family Collection.
We gotta get the TV fixed.
We find days we surrender to. Raising Dad, is this so bad? Given the choice, we'll keep what we have. We'll give our best and let time do the rest.
Does this sweater make my nose look big?
How can a sweater make your nose look big? Your nose makes your nose look big. I'm kidding. I love you in that.
Maybe this, right?
Yeah, everyone looks good in black.
Except me.
You're right. Can I have it?
Absolutely not.
Hey, Sarah, come on. Your father's already in the car. What's the holdup?
She's been changing outfits for the past 2 hours.
Who is she, Cher?
It's picture day, Grandpa.
Oh,
Why is she worrying?
because she's a teenage girl. Worrying is an Olympic event for them. They train hard for years.
Are boys like that?
Some of them. And those are the ones you're to stay away from.
Next.
Nice look.
What, are you pledging an Australian fraternity?
My mom made me wear a tie.
My mom didn't care what I wore as long as I faced the camera this time.
Oh, here comes my future wife. Hey, Allison. Josh.
Yes.
She touched me.
Great. Every year I have the honor of standing next to the most perfect girl in school. Allison Stazak, Sarah Stewart. I hate the alphabet.
Hey,
Hey, you look great.
thanks. Listen, I was just looking at last year's photos. I always study last year so I could plan my look for the current year.
Me too.
A little tip, honey. I couldn't help noticing that last year your chin was pointed down in such a way that it kind of accentuated your nose.
Thanks for pointing that out.
My attitude is there's always room for improvement.
Well, who's next? Allison. Always a pleasure to see you.
Don't listen to her. If you had as much work done on you as she has...
She's had plastic surgery.
Yeah, my aunt works for her doctor.
Oh, the camera loves you.
Of course the camera loves her. They're both made out of the same material. Plastic.
Can you score me one of Allison's 8x10s? Well, for an extra $5, I could digitize you in. Awesome. Can you make it look like she likes me? No. Next.
Sarah, don't show your teeth when you smile, because it makes animals think you're challenging them.
Honey, can you tilt your head to the right just a touch? I'm getting a shadow.
Sarah, you haven't touched your macaroni.
Oh, I'm trying to cut down on carbs that go straight to my nose.
What are you talking about?
I have a huge nose.
I knows just how you feel.
Come on, honey, you have a beautiful nose.
You're my grandpa. You have to say that.
Sarah, look at the bright side. People with big noses smell more. Get it?
Shut up, Emily.
Don't tell your sister to shut up.
Yeah, don't tell me to shut up. Otherwise, after dinner, you won't be able to watch Smell-O-Vision.
Stop. That's not funny.
Dad, I've given this a lot of thought. I want a nose job.
Honey, I don't think your nose should have a job. I mean, it's still young. It's got its whole life ahead of it. It's in school.
Yeah. And what if it doesn't work out? What if your nose blows it?
Stop it. I'm glad my disfigurement amuses you.
Quit kidding around, huh? I mean, she's serious and she doesn't feel good about herself.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We shouldn't be making those jokes.
Absolutely. And you ought to go down there and apologize. You know, if I thought that I had a funny-looking nose, I feel sensitive, too. Enough already.
Okay. Father knows best. Stop it. That's not funny.
Sorry.
Sarah?
Why'd you come down? To do more jokes? You forgot Sarah knows de Bergerac?
Damn it, that would have been good. Look, I'm sorry. We should not have made those jokes. I apologize. But a nose job? Why would you want that?
Because I hate the way I look.
You're a beautiful girl.
With a big nose.
Excuse me, you think you have a big nose? You were looking at the Wizard of Schnoz. When I go to the beach and I lay on my back, people use me as a sundial. When I lay down at the park, they throw horseshoes at my head. You know what I'm saying?
Dad, I want a new nose.
It's a serious operation. First, they break your nose, you wind up with 2 black eyes, and you're in pain for weeks.
I don't care. I still want it.
It costs thousands of dollars.
I'll pay for it myself.
With what?
The money that Grandma left me.
That would be wrong. We killed Grandma for that money.
Dad, you please leave. I want to study.
Okay, fine. But I want to be clear here. You're not getting a nose job. You do not need one.
It's my money.
Absolutely not. That money is for college.
What college do you expect me to go to with a nose like this?
The Nasal Academy? Notre Dame?
Get out of here.
University of Nose Carolina? I'm leaving.
I can't get out of my mind. It's all I can think about.
See what I mean? Sarah, you're being ridiculous. You have a great nose.
Yeah, a great big one. I want to see a plastic surgeon. Give me the name of that doctor your aunt works for.
No way. Just leave your face alone.
You rather I look ugly?
Yes. I mean, no. You're not ugly.
I could get a number out of the yellow pages, but I thought as my friend, you'd help me. Huh?
And he said, "Can I see your license and registration?"
What are you doing?
I'm practicing the oral report we have to give on a personal experience. It's about my family's cross-country trip. That's the cop that pulled my dad over.
Have you been drinking, sir?
That's stupid.
Is not. What's yours about?
Well, my sister got an A on her report last year, so I'm just gonna read hers.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I'm gonna change all the she's to he's, all the hers to hims, and all the skirts to pants.
Here, Dr. Field's number. He's going to tell you the same thing I did. You don't need plastic surgery.
You're getting plastic surgery?
Yeah, I want to get my nose fixed.
Hey, we got our dog fixed. I can give you that doctor's number.
There's nothing wrong with your nose.
It's too big and it's a total wrong shape for my face. I want to look like Allison Stazak.
Well, in that case, maybe just a little bit right.
Hello, I'm Dr. Fields. You must be Sarah.
Oh, you could tell?
Yes, I could. It's written here, Sarah Stewart. Where are your parents?
You know, my dad's stuck in traffic on Route 9. He asked if we could start without him. Would that be okay?
Sure. What are we talking about?
My nose. I hate it and I want to get it fixed.
What specifically don't you like about it?
that it's on my face and not on Mount Rushmore where it belongs. I want a nose more like one of these. This is Christina Aguilera. This is Heidi Klum.
Mm-hmm.
This is Audrey Hepburn. Actually, it's Jennifer Love Hewitt as Audrey Hepburn.
And who's that?
Oh, that's my favorite. Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
That'll be a little difficult. I don't do animation.
Well, I just like the shape.
Now, in my professional opinion, you have a perfectly symmetrical nose.
I still want it, Doctor.
Are you sure? Once we take them off, we don't put them back.
I don't care. I don't want this nose back.
All right. Here's a parental consent form. Have your father sign this. Also, have him call me, and we can schedule a time.
Call you?
First, follow me. We'll do a photograph, and then we'll generate a computer rendering of you with a variety of noses.
Oh, a nose sampler.
I could use that. I won't. But I could.
Fine. I just don't think you need it.
Hello, Dr. Fields, please.
It's your last chance to back out.
Josh, stay in character.
Hello, Dr. Fields. This is Josh Stewart. But you can call me Matt. Yes, we're very excited about Sarah's operation. Well, she wants it, and I want it for her. Yes, I hereby give you my full consent, and I'll fax you the signed form. By the by, we heard you did the Stazak girl. Beautiful work. Well, I'm being paged. Good day, Doctor. And good day to your staff.
You're all set. First thing next Friday morning.
Okay. Now it's official.
In a week, you'll have Allison's nose.
Only I won't turn it up at you.
Boy, that was close.
I hate to get stuck in the rain without an umbrella.
Actually, I would have been okay. I could have just stood under your nose.
Hi, this is Dr. Fields calling for Matt Stewart regarding Sarah's rhinoplasty next Friday. Now remember, no food after midnight on Thursday.
Messages deleted.
You're getting a nose job?
You heard that, Emily? You cannot tell Dad.
Sarah, I feel awful. Are you doing this because I made all those jokes?
No.
Because I was just kidding. I think you're really pretty.
Thanks, Em. Now promise me you will not tell Dad.
I promise.
Oh, hey, everybody.
I've got homework to do.
Oh, my little straight B- student.
See you later.
Bye. Oh, you know what? Could you hang on a second? I want to talk to you about something. Look, just about what I said the other night. If I was a little hard on you, I'm sorry, okay?
So are you willing to reconsider?
Yeah, if you really want
I can have a nose job?
Yeah, when you're on your own. You can get two then. I don't care.
Oh, well, thank you, Dad. That's very generous. Is it okay with you if I vote when I'm 18?
Women have the vote?
Grandpa, ask me why they call it rhinoplasty.
Okay. Why do they call it rhinoplasty?
Because they charge a lot.
Very good. Yeah, but I'm glad that your father is not letting Sarah have that operation. I've seen baseball players break their nose. It's not a pretty sight.
Do you really get black eyes?
I saw a guy look like a raccoon for about a month.
Do you bleed a lot?
Yeah, there's a lot of blood. When you go under the knife, it's risky business.
Listen, Sarah made me promise not to tell Dad something.
So, don't tell your dad something.
Is it okay if I tell you?
Are you kidding? I live for gossip.
Sarah's gonna get her nose done.
What?
And Dad doesn't know about it.
I'm glad you told me.
I don't want to have Sarah go through that.
Me neither.
So are you gonna tell Dad?
I'll cut you for it. Low cartels.
So he told her that he's not held down by the forces of nature anymore. But she wanted to pants the issue. Hey, I think he's gonna pull it off. But then, thank God, I got my period. Nope. Oh, you think she bought it? Oh, yeah, A+.
Olivia, I got my pictures from the plastic surgeon.
Okay, let me see.
Okay. So which nose do you like best?
This one.
Oh. You're having work done? Who's your doctor?
Dr. Fields. He's doing my nose next week.
Oh, he's the best. You're gonna love his work.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, he did my nose. And this summer, I'm gonna ask him to do my ears.
What's he gonna do to them?
Well, pin them back. I mean, I hate the way they stick out.
Really? I think you're perfect.
You're sweet, but I'm far from perfect. You know, there's a lot about myself that I'm not satisfied with. Like, look at my eyes.
What are you talking about? They're green and sparkly.
And almost 2 millimeters off.
Allison, you look great. You don't need any of that.
Have you ever noticed my fat knees?
No.
That's because I got them done 6 months ago.
Hi, Matt. Listen, got something to talk to you about. I think you're going to take a seat.
What's up, Dad?
I think we got a situation on our hands here. It's about your eldest daughter.
I have an eldest daughter? Maybe she's just an eldest impersonator.
Your eldest daughter, Sarah, is going for a nose job next week.
What?
She's going to see a Dr. Fields. Emily told me.
Damn it, I told her. Lucky for her.
Look, before you explode, there's a larger issue here.
Don't start on my nose.
You have to ask yourself, why is she so desperate to do this?
No. What I have to ask myself is why is she sneaking around behind my back and then figure out what I'm going to do about it.
One thing you can't do, you can't blame her for having a bad self-image.
Why would she have a bad self-image? She's a beautiful girl, Dad.
She doesn't think she's beautiful. Don't you remember when you were a teenager?
Of course I do. Do you?
Oh, well, when I was growing up, we didn't have teenagers. Don't you remember you didn't think so much of yourself when you were that age?
What I looked like? This girl doesn't have a reason, Dad.
Where you going?
I'm going to call that doctor. I'm going to cancel her nose job. When I see her, I'm going to cut off her nose to spite her face. Guess where I just came from?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the kitchen.
Close. Dr. Fields' office. Nice forging job on my signature. You know, I had to go down myself to Dr. Fields' office because when I called him on the phone, he didn't recognize my voice from our last conversation. You know, the one where I gave him consent to perform surgery on you? What are you doing? You're sneaking around, you're lying to me, you're doing all kinds of stuff behind my back, and you're scheduling yourself for surgery without telling me?
I don't have an answer, Dad.
You gotta help me with this, Sarah.
I guess I don't feel good about myself. When I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. When I look at magazines and at other girls, I wish I looked more like them.
You know how many girls out there wish they could look like you?
Yeah, right. You have no idea what I'm going through.
I don't.
No.
Okay. All right. Just indulge me, all right? Okay. Here we are. Do you recognize that awkward, geeky, self-conscious guy?
That's you. You do look bad.
Thank you. Yeah, one yearbook picture is worth 1,000 depressing words.
Why are you all hunched over?
See? I was embarrassed about my height. I was a foot taller than everybody else in 10th grade. Everybody called me stretched. Even the teachers.
But you're okay with your height now.
Oh, yeah, I got it all together now. I'm working on it, you know? If I stand up totally straight, I'm 7'9". Sarah, you're a beautiful girl. I think you're perfect.
You know, I said the same thing to Allison Stazak today, and she didn't believe me either.
See, you're not alone. All teenagers feel self-conscious about how they look. It's in the teenage bylaws.
How long does it last?
Grandpa's still going through it. You gonna make it through this?
Well, I don't know if I can wait as long as Grandpa, but I guess, I can see how I feel in a few years.
Good. Makes me happy to hear that.
So what's my punishment?
Living with that nose? I think you've been punishing yourself enough.
Thanks, Stretch. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Dad, you can take your nose off now.
You first.